What's up, everybody? This is Tony Vincent.
And I'm Mr.Magistral Malik.
I am Hero. And welcome to our Dalmatian Street episode reviews, where we review the episode of Dalmatian Street. Although the show may be for kids, families, our reviews may contain strong language and curse words, so viewer discretion is advised. Today we are going to be reviewing a part 1 of A Summer to Remember, which is another two-parter episode, and I gotta say, I love this one. It starts off with a song that also got extended when it got brought up on track. Dogs Are Out for Summer, and I gotta say, this song stuck in my head. Of course, Dolly's gotta break, or Dylan was the one who actually broke the fourth wall in the beginning, because she's telling Dolly, like, Dolly, we don't have time for a musical number. I'm like, the thing only lasts about a minute. They are finally going on vacation, or as the British and Australians and probably other countries call it, a holiday. They're going on holiday to Hampton for a vacation, and the whole song is so catchy, and they sing it all the way till they get there. Dylan, of course, sets up a tent because he's adventurous. He doesn't sleep in the bus like the rest of them. He spies this cute girl dog, which later falls in love with him. You know, like his summer girlfriend, who actually happens her name to be Summer, a sheepdog, you know. So she notices that on his ear, there's like his spots make up that dog constellation, and like, I guess that's why Dylan's a huge nerd. Then we meet Betsy, which is a cow that I will not hesitate to either take a gun. I don't care what method I have to do. I just want her to die. She's literally going to be like a total pain. Of course, Dante has to warn Dylan about the bovine. I'm like, darkness. I'm like, okay, so she gets hit in the head with a football. They want to go to the beach. She tells them to go into some other direction. Summer's telling him, you're going the wrong way, and then he's like, nah, I think we're going the right way. He switches through a prickly bush, he steps on a spine. Dizzy and Dee Dee, who go into a cave because the cow said, oh, you might be able to find treasure in there, and I'm like, almost endangering them. Delilah and Doug cannot get a moment to kiss or anything. And then out of the blue comes, like, this sexy Doberman that's got like a surfer vibe, and to quote Dragon Ball Z abridged Broly movie where Vegeta goes, oh my god, he's so goddamn cool! And he's just like, and Dolly just falls in love because that's something Dolly would be into. Dylan would probably date someone who's like into science and space and whatnot. Dolly's just a tomboy that she's just into like the cool guy that like, what's up? And they just spend the day at the beach, they come back, and Betsy, who's like a frickin' bitch, who has to be like, oh, did I send you the wrong way? I'm like, you know what you did, bitch. And before those part 2 just comes to a complete end, someone pushes the double-decker bus, and it almost falls off the cliff, and it's just like a dramatic end right before the second part. So I'll have more in the second part of A Summer to Remember, and I'll have more thoughts in the first part, but I'm going to take it to Mr. Magistral Malik for his thoughts on the first part of A Summer to Remember.
I am not a huge fan of a lot of musicals or singings, or cartoons that I might be interested in. It's just like, well, it takes up the whole plot, and also like I'd rather see like the story of like action and adventure happen than something comedic or dramatic happening. But yeah, everything else seemed okay. What about you, Hero?
This episode, I love it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Like Tony said, has amazing musical number. It's still so in my head. Somehow, to the point. Right? So, what I've been trying to say, my mind is losing its inner thought, so I'm trying to think up, it's like an outcome, so I'm just going to shut up.
I gotta say, yeah, like Hero, it's like stuck in my head, but I really love it. Then you get the extended version of it when they came up with the full soundtrack, and Doug really crushes it at the end of that, so they add on like an extra minute and 8 seconds, even though I feel like that could have gone on for like 3 minutes or more. I don't know why they don't extend it, but hopefully they extend like the intro and outro at some point. Almost all animes do that. Every anime does that, and most shows do that. So I hope they tag along, and not because of fan-made remixes. But yeah, and the whole Spike being super cool thing. You know how Summer falls in love with Dylan, Spike falls in love with Dolly, and it's like, but Cal, Betsy must die, and the end of the first part was like, wow, what an ending. And of course, Dylan breaking the fourth wall in the beginning was hilarious. Alright, so Malik, would you change anything about the first part?
Not much. Maybe like if they had like a shorter singing or musical. But everything else, it seems okay. What about you, Hero?
I would not change anything about this episode. It is.
I don't think I would either, to be honest. Especially the ending and, of course, the other stuff. So, I'm one of those guys. It's like a roller coaster coming to the top, and then you have the amazing climax leading up to, like, a suspenseful ending to the point where it's like, wait, for the second part, to just leave it up to the point where the second part is just going to go more smoothly. Alright, so we're at the ratings, 0 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. Now, for the rating, this is not overall. This is for each part. I'm definitely going to have something higher in the second part, but for this one, it's just going to be a solid 8 out of 10. Because even though I hate Betsy, I think Spike is just like the coolest dog I have ever seen. And, I'd hang out with him. He seems pretty cool. So yeah, an 8 out of 10. Malik?
I believe I'd have to go with an 8 out of 10 as well. You, Hero?
I will have to say 8 out of 10 too.
And we are all honest, so wow. Alright, before we go, don't forget to check out Flash's YouTube channel and his Twitch at the Furry Gamer, even though he's not a part of these reviews, I still feel like I should be a good person and help, promote his 2 channels. So check that out. Don't forget Mr.Magistral Malik's Twitch channel will be in the description. Follow them, all that jazz. My other channel, the Furry Gamer, Hero's YouTube channel, and Mr.Magistral Malik's YouTube channel will be in the description. Share and support. There's a lot of good work on all of them. Previous review will be in the description, and also at the end of every video you can see the playlist for that. Make sure you help support and share the review. We put our raw energy into this. Malik works hard to edit it, so it is much appreciated. Let's see. Before we go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and those of you that haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It will save you a lot of trouble, and it will help me grow a lot. Next up, we will be reviewing the second part of this, and as the roller coaster of episode suspense is up, we are going to have something that comes down and then head right back into the station. So yeah, so once again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and bow wacka wow everyone.
Bow waka wow, everyone.
Well, everyone.